Hey everybody, I'm Matt with Halloween Daily News, and welcome to the Halloween Show. This is episode 10, and I just want to take a minute to thank all of you for watching and supporting this show, this HDN channel here on YouTube, and the website itself, HalloweenDailyNews.com. It really means the world to me, and more than you guys know that you're here, so thank you for being here. And now, here's this week's headlines.
The Smashing Pumpkins released an official music video on Friday the 13th of November for their new single, the Halloween-themed song Wyttch, spelled W-Y-T-T-C-H. The track contains lyrics that continually reference All Hallows Eve and Samhain, though singer Billy Corgan mispronounces it throughout the song as Samhain. The video is fittingly Halloween-esque as well, with masks and gothy makeup, skulls and horns, and Billy Corgan taking on the appearance of a demented Nosferatu. Currently available on all streaming outlets, the track Wyttch will be included on the Pumpkins' upcoming double album, Sir. A new preview of the upcoming children's book, The Legend of Halloween, was released this week. It's a preview image of one of the pages that gives us an idea of how Haddonfield will be depicted in this children's book adaptation of John Carpenter's 1978 Halloween. The Legend of Halloween is written by David Gordon Green, co-writer of Halloween 2018 and its upcoming sequels, and it is illustrated by fellow filmmaker Uner Tekel. The rhyming kids book actually originated as a Halloween Kills wrap gift for the cast and crew. An official release date has not yet been announced, though mid-November was mentioned in the initial announcement back in October.
All right, now for something a little bit different. This is the first installment of a new segment we're calling Score of the Week, and we're talking about this find. This is the 1978 animated Halloween special, Witch's Night Out, which I scored this week for $2 at Dollar General. Here's why it's awesome.
So I found this absolute gem for $2 at a local Dollar General store. I had only learned about this special's existence earlier this year, and I had never seen it, but I watched it just this week, and it is truly amazing. A very nostalgic piece of Halloween history, in fact. The Canadian animated special Witch's Night Out premiered on NBC on October 27, 1978. It stars Gilda Radner as the witch, although in the closing credits she is actually credited as playing the godmother. And Catherine O'Hara, who everyone knows from Home Alone and more recently Schitt's Creek and numerous others, she also stars in the short as the character Malicious. It aired annually on Fox and the Disney Channel through most of the 1980s up until the late 1990s. Mill Creek Entertainment released this DVD in 2014, making this an even more awesome score. In addition to Witch's Night Out, it also includes 10 other bonus classic cartoons, all of which are kind of Halloween-esque. Among them are 3 Casper shorts, and among those is Casper's first ever appearance in the 1945 black and white animated short entitled The Friendly Ghost. And so that's just one more piece of Halloween history included on this awesome DVD release that I am proud to add to the collection.
All right, our main story this week is the heartbreaking and heartwarming at the same time story that has been reported across the world in the last few days. This is the story of a Halloween superfan, Anthony Woodle, who got the send-off of a lifetime from David Gordon Green and Jamie Lee Curtis. Check it out. Anthony Woodle was one of us, someone who loved Halloween,
both the holiday itself and the movie franchise more than just about anything, except for maybe his girl. He and his fiancée Emily Stickle would decorate their North Charleston, South Carolina home each year to thrill the trick-or-treaters just like you and I do. He ran a horror-themed YouTube channel called Deadwood Manor. And of course, he loved the Halloween movies. And he was excited, beyond excited, when Charleston-based Roughhouse Pictures shot Blumhouse's Halloween in the area where he lived in 2018. Together for 8 years, Anthony and Emily had planned to be married on October 31st of 2020. He had proposed to her on Halloween in 2016. 3 years later, on Halloween 2019, Anthony was diagnosed with stage 4 esophageal cancer. Traditional cancer therapies and eventually targeted radioimmobilization treatment of his liver were not enough to slow the disease. By late summer of 2020, Anthony was receiving hospice care. It's then that the couple set Halloween as the date to make their union official. When Paul Brown, owner of the Terrace Theater where Anthony worked, reached out to Charleston area resident and Halloween Kills director David Gordon Green, he asked about Anthony getting a chance to see the upcoming sequel early, and Green quickly arranged a private screening for Anthony and Emily. Emily said that was the most I've seen him smile during and after the movie. Later that day, Anthony got a call from Jamie Lee Curtis, who wanted to connect with the couple after learning their story. When she heard about their upcoming wedding, Curtis mentioned that she was actually ordained and offered her services as an officiant, and the arrangements were soon set to move the marriage date up to September 13th. Anthony woke up in a panic at around 4:30 a.m. on the day of the ceremony, and soon he was mumbling, drifting between consciousness and sleep. Emily called for a hospice nurse who arrived at 6 a.m. that morning. Later that night, family gathered around Anthony, lying unconscious in bed, with Emily by his side holding his hand. And over the phone, Jamie Lee Curtis began the marriage ceremony at around 10:30 p.m. At 11:17 p.m., Anthony Woodle passed away. He was 29 years old. In Curtis's brief ceremony, she commented that all anyone is promised is this moment. She said, "We live and we love in this moment." This story has now been shared by numerous outlets and fans throughout the world, as it obviously speaks volumes about the love and passion within the horror community and the compassion of Curtis and Green for doing what they did. But mostly it speaks to us because Anthony was one of us. And though we never knew him, we miss him greatly.
And of course, you can read more about all of those stories right now at HalloweenDailyNews.com. I'm Matt Arts. Thank you guys for watching.